Let's do something outside, someone said. And so we did, so we could get the Golden Gate Bridge. Now it looks like it's about to pour down rain and there's a lot of wind, so forgive some of the audio you're going to get on this. We're here to talk about XCOM. And why are we outside to talk about XCOM? Because typically when anything involves XCOM, that means I'm not going to be enjoying any of the outside. That's how addicted and compulsive I found that game. Now, there's some new DLC coming out on Tuesday, and it's 3 new missions. What's interesting is that these missions kind of have a narrative thread that goes through all of them. It starts in China with a Triad member who has some intel, and that intel then kind of leads to the next mission, as it does the final of the 3 missions. They're all council missions, and that leads to one of the odd things about this DLC pack is that you're only going to be able to experience it if you start a new game. So if you're currently somewhere inside of an Iron Man, you're not going to be able to get the benefits of this DLC until you start a new game. So go ahead, try to finish that Iron Man. I have. It makes me cry. Some nice aspects of this DLC as well is that after you get the first mission, it gives you a Lieutenant Heavy named Zhang, who I actually found to be quite effective in the later missions, assuming that in the proper playthrough he would actually be surviving. I would imagine the bigger benefit is that if you complete all 3, you're going to have an edge in your research that you wouldn't if you had not incorporated the DLC. You're going to be able to advance your research to the fusion technology much faster. For some of you out there that are trying to do classic mode or something like that, that could really be a game changer. Now, another thing that comes with it, which probably is exciting for me and some of you out there, you do get some extra costumes. And while I typically look at that stuff as kind of frivolous and silly, my affection to my little toy soldiers and dressing them up so they look cool is something I really like to indulge in the game. Now, the missions themselves have elements that may be familiar from previous mission styles that you've seen in XCOM. The third one being probably the most involved and the most exciting, but there's nothing altogether that new other than the sense that there's a little bit more of a cohesion to the story. $7 might sound expensive to some of you, but if you're like me and XCOM has become such a part of your life this year, then any more XCOM, well, I gotta say, it's a good thing. But I'll be honest, it's not gonna win over any converts that haven't really been pulled into the game already. If you have any other questions about the DLC, just please put them in the comments and I'll be answering them. Obviously, to help this entire experience and know about my obsession with XCOM, subscribe. It's youtube.com/rev3games. You can also subscribe on iTunes, and of course, you can go to revision3.com.